I get my money's worth. You understand? You know, I come out here with 6 bars.
I mean, the man was locked up last year, so we expected him to perform this year. And no squash. Like everybody come waiting for squash and no squash.
Chronic Law for play. Okay?
Listen,
we wait on Chronic Law all night. All night we wait on Chronic Law.
Career, you know.
I'm disappointed, bad. When you stampede attack, I'm vexed. Chronic Law, squash, I'm can alone make them do them work. You see me as a be.
One morning me away no 6, me upset.
What we're looking at this historic staging of night number 1 at Reggae Sumfest is a lock-off, meaning that the police came in and wanted no more of this. And that happened about 20 minutes ago, and about 10 minutes ago, and that would make it about 8:30 a.m. So, you know, people are very angry because what they haven't seen is perhaps the most anticipated artist of the night, and they're the 6, and they didn't get to perform. They were going to be next, and that's when the police pulled the plug on this, the first night of Reggae Sumfest, but patrons are going away quite peacefully. So we return tonight for the closing night, night number 2. At Reggae Sumfest.
So Skatta, sir, what really happened this morning?
Well, I mean, Montego Bay Youth was on a path to greatness.
Yes.
I mean, we get to witness these young artists perform a full set, not on tracks but with a band, and actually sing the songs out. I'm proud of Montego Bay. We didn't get to see the full what we planned, but we got something, and we're grateful, you know?
Okay, so why the close off? Why didn't the police allow the rest of them to come out?
Well, it's a few factors, you know. I mean, the time, it's minutes to 9, and I think there were a few expletives as well. So based on that alone, the police are within their right to do whatever course of action they choose. They choose to turn it off, show end peacefully, respect the law, give thanks that we had a wonderful turnout, and move on.
The lateness was caused by traffic disorder earlier.
I think the lateness came about based on a little congestion on the road with a lot of things. Everything was running late because Montego Bay was on a tight restriction with traffic from the day before.
Yes.
So everything was moving very, very slow. We managed to start an hour late, and we caught up back on some time, but with MC talking and doing a lot of stuff, we ran back behind time.
And there was a very testing pile up at the gate earlier. A crowd that it appears nobody expected.
I'm telling you, the fire marshal threatened to shut us down about 100 times.
Because of the turnout?
Yes, because
bigger than you expected?
Way bigger. We heard Mr. Robert Livingston was warning us consecutively about we're going to have problems with the gate and so forth. But, I mean, nothing that we could have imagined right now. And we're fortunate that we are allowed to go on and ease off the pressure of the gate a few times. So the fire department saw that we put measures in place to have it moving quicker, smoother, created space, push back a lot of stuff. I mean, when you see around the restroom areas full to capacity, never seen that before. The walkway, the fire walkway, the areas that they put in place for protecting the people and the patrons, all of those places were filled. I mean, sponsors, booths and all of that, everything was packed. I could not walk around the venue. I had to stop and turn halfway and just come backstage and feel safe.
So what's the call? The biggest ever dancehall night or night number 1?
Well, as far as I know, in my 23 years of existence, it's the biggest. I think it's the biggest so far. And we are proud. I mean, a lot of work go into something like this. The team, down sound and all the associates, we put in a lot of work. Joe get up September morning and say show, and we start work from then. And this is the outcome. I mean, you know, hard work and dedication, you know.
So what does this say about tonight? Tonight is supposed to be the most anticipated
I think
night.
we need to push down all of those sponsors' booths. I know they won't mind giving us the space, giving us the real estate, because I know it's going to be 2 times the amount that we saw earlier on. I think we are just fortunate to have a good situation where we are building a brand and it looks better to the people, so they're coming out to support it. We are selling brand Jamaica, that's why we say our music, our festival. There's no international act featured on the show, and Jamaicans are pouring out in jobs to support Jamaica. So I think they're falling in love with their culture, their music. And it was such a breath of fresh air to see Chronixx performing amongst his dancehall artists. You know what I'm saying? And he did celebrate that. He said he came from dancehall. Okay. So, I mean, we mix it and we fuse it and it was great. People showed real appreciation for his set, you know, and I mean, the guy is just a great performer.